Okay guys, what's up? So I'm back here with another Blender video. I hope you guys are enjoying these because I really like doing these. I like making stuff in Blender. I just I don't know, I just like doing the 3D stuff. Hopefully I'm gonna do an animation soon. I'm not positive on that. But anyway, today I wanted to show you a thing I made recently. It was made in Blender 2.71, so here's a splash screen. It's just something to show you before I actually get into the video. But yeah, so I made a Master Sword in Blender, and if I do say so myself, I think it looks pretty good. And it is 3D and stuff, it's not just like a 2D plane. Yeah. So the blade, I don't know, I just really like how it looks. I think it really stays true to the Master Sword look, and I have the whole, grip thing going on here. I think it's the right number of little cross sections. We got the Triforce symbol type thing on the blade. It's just it's extruded a little bit from the actual blade itself, as you can see right there. But yeah, so basically I think the sword is made up of multiple parts. There's the blade, which reaches down from the tip, and it comes down to about here. It actually goes inside of the handle, so there's nothing that like comes out and you can see it. So it goes inside of the handle. Then there's the Triforce thing. That's its own thing, own little object. Then we have these golden type clasps. I don't know what to call them really. I don't really know what it looks like on the back, so I just guessed. I just had it wrap around the back, have a little divot right here, and kind of a point. I didn't really know what it would look like, so I just kind of made my own. And then this thing is actually its own separate thing from the handle itself. I thought it would just be easier that way. That kind of rounds off the actual object of the blade. Then there's the, I don't know what to call it. It's like the winged type part. That's the main centerpiece. Then these two are their own independent objects, so I can move them around. But I like them the way they are, how they come out, and you can kind of see some of them because that's what it looks like in the picture that I went off of. I don't know if this part right here was supposed to actually be a full circle, but I thought it was just kind of like an oval type thing. So that's what I did. Pretty much what I did was, as you saw there, I made like a cone, and again I just made it go inside the handle, so there was nothing that you could really see. Oh shoot. Let me see if I can do this really quickly, because I forgot to duplicate this and bring this up. What's it on? The Z-axis, so I can bring it up on the Z-axis. That looks halfway decent, I guess. So yeah, you just saw me edit a thing right there really quickly. I just forgot to put the outline on the bottom of the sword. No big deal, really. So it's done, fixed, saved, we're good. Yeah. Kind of what I did, how I actually made it, is what I did was I went into this window over here by pressing N, and normally it kind of looks like this with all this stuff, but if you scroll down to the bottom around here, it says background images. If you expand that, or well, if you check it to make it active first, you get this thing. You click add image, and then you go open, and then you scroll over, or you find your image that you want it. These are the renders of the final project, and then I basically just found an image of the Master Sword online, and you open it up, and you can get it like on the background. This actually isn't in the, it's not 3D, but if you go to like one of the orthographical views, like if you press 1, 3, or 7 on your number pad, then that'll bring it up. And basically what I did was I just mapped a bunch of vertices to that. Why does it do that? Like over there on my bar, it like, I don't know why it does that sometimes. Ignore that. And then you can kind of map the vertices to the picture behind it, and kind of guess to what the 3D object would look like. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Oh yeah, how I made the actual grip handles. So what I did was there are actually two spirals that go around a cylinder right here. And so how I made the spirals is I put the 3D cursor right here. Let's say it doesn't really matter. That's just where the spiral is going to start. Then I think there is a add-on that I have to have. What's it? It's under. I don't think it's meshes. It's under add curve. Okay, right here. It's add curve extra objects. That's the one that I use to get the curvy stuff, or the whoops. Where'd it go? Okay, that's the one that I use to get the handle grip things. So what you do once you have that kind of not really updated, but once you have it activated, what you have to do is you have to press Shift A and then go under curves, extra objects, and spirals. No, not spirals. That's the wrong one. Wait, go under curves, extra objects, and curves galore. That's the one. Now when you first do it, it'll be like an H shape. It's kind of weird. But what you do is hit T to bring up the toolbar over here, and under type, instead of profile, you can just change it to Helix 3D, and that'll make your spiral. You can change the width of it by changing the width over here. I don't know what one I had, but okay, so that's really big. That's a really big spiral. If we go down smaller, then that's kind of a smaller spiral. To increase the number of times it wraps around, you just change the either starting angle or end angle. I think I mostly changed the end angle. You really gotta pump this guy up to get decent results to get it going pretty good. Yeah, so that's how you get the spiral type thing, and it automatically like puts it in around a circle type area. And yeah, so like I said, it'll like put it wherever the 3D cursor is to make sure that's in the right spot. And yeah, I think you can change the resolution too to make it look smoother. So if I turn it like way down, you can see now it's just pretty much a straight line. So yeah, that's really low poly resolution. So you're gonna want that up around 150 or so if your computer can handle it, to get really good results anyway. Yeah. And if you want to like change it to a mesh itself, I think it's nope. Yeah. Okay. Well, so what you have to do is you have to be selecting the curve itself and then press Alt C, and that'll bring up this little menu right here where it says Convert to, and we're gonna click Mesh from Curve. So that'll turn it into a mesh, and when we press Tab, we can edit each individual vertices like it was an actual mesh. So yeah, that's basically how I did the handle. And then what I did after I converted it to a mesh was I just went into the what I did was I selected it all and I extruded it on the Z-axis to make it kind of to make it like that. And actually, let me fix the normals real quick to make normals constant. Okay, that didn't really help very much. But anyway, what I did was I did the extruding thing, then I did the solidify, and that basically just makes it makes it thicker, so I can make it, big and come out of the handle. Because the curve is actually on the inside of the handle, it just extrudes out from the handle. So yeah. A lot of the stuff that I do, I just put inside of other things, so it's more easy, kind of. Because this goes inside of it too, because as you can see there, that looks really crappy, because I have a subsurface modifier on the cylinder. And there's the ends of the curves of the handle. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. I just wanted to kind of show off my sword that I made. I think it's really cool. Oh, and when you put the background image on, it'll actually show up when you render. So to get rid of that, you just can either click the eye, or you can turn the opacity all the way down, or just uncheck it altogether. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to show you guys. I do hope you found it super cool. If you want to look at it in more detail, there is a description, Well, there's a description. There's a download link for the blend file in the description below. You can go check it out, and I will see you guys later. Okay, there's one thing I forgot to show you guys. So if you take a look at my renders, is this a good example? No, it's a bad example. It can't really see it in that one. Yeah, right here. You can see that there's actually like a reflection in the blade, and there is some in the gold itself, but you can't see it that well. So basically what I did there was I took an image. Okay, yeah, here we go. I took an image, just like a forest image, and I kind of overlaid it on top of the texture, on top of the material itself, and I turned down the color and I changed the blend mode to screen. So that way it only shows kind of like the highlights of, hi cat. It only shows the highlights of the picture itself. So that's how you can do that, and yeah, you can get some pretty cool results with that. It's a lot easier to make reflections that way than other ways. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it really interesting. If you want to check out some more videos, I got two right here that you can click on. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to check out my DeviantArt, if you want to check out my Twitter or Google+, all the links are in the description, or you can see them on the screen. If you follow my DeviantArt page, you can see all of my projects before they go on YouTube. So if you're really interested in this kind of stuff, really make sure to check that out and follow it. And yeah, like I said, there is a download link for the blend file in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.